Hey, this is Trisha Maravilla, and I wanted to talk to you about Esther. And Lucifer wanted everybody to know that this is his wife's real name. In the pantheons, she began as Ishtar. And if you connect all the goddesses together, if that's your preference, then I hope that you guys understand that this is the truth from Satan himself, that somehow in history, Lilith had become her name because of the myths that were created from the myths in the Bible. So it's fact from Lucifer himself, and I've been told her name as well. You have to listen. You have to ask him yourself with ritual, offering, and altar, and he'll give you proof and a lot of manifestations. If you cannot hear his voice, he will show you in the clouds, in the earth, in the dirt, in rocks. Also, if you know about manifestation and how the planet is organic, she is the goddess of the planet. She was given the moon by Lucifer. The sun belongs to Lucifer. He is the god of this world. And I wanted everybody to know that this is our true religion. And amazingly enough, our religion actually, in Satanism, has a different sect where Lucifer preaches atheism and respects science. He wants you to understand that you are your own God. He wants you to question him as well. He wants you to understand physics. He wants you to understand science. He wants you to know how you yourself are connected to the planet. So knowing his wife's name, what is the importance of that, and who is she? She is the ultimate truth, the fire that is inside of you. She is his sole wife. Many people think that he has multiple wives, and that is not true. He is a married man, a married demon. She is a demoness. She is not Lilith. Lilith is separate, and I've seen this myself when I've channeled him and I asked for Lilith's presence, and she did come out, but she is a demoness of the Gosha. She is not a, she is worshipped like a goddess, but this is the turn in how a lot of Satanists would be very angry to accepting Esther's name because she is so kind, she is so nice. And this is something that is very revolutionary in Satanism that I've also added in the uh, now 10 satanic sins. Is 10 is the lack of compassion. That we are humans, we start out as children, and when we become parents, we know that we're connected to that part of ourselves, that innocence, and knowing that how important compassion and kindness really is, because a lot of people become egotistical and don't know really where the path is supposed to be headed to in Satanism when they enter it. When you accept Satan as your God, or one of your gods, even as an atheist, you can tell that you become very, well, some, not all, become very egotistical. even in your abundance of knowledge. And one of the biggest things is that is not being taught is to treat people the way that you want to be treated, because this behavior is being taken account for in collective consciousness. And what I mean by this is that time itself within the astral realm of the gods, yes, they're only thought forms, but they are forces that we created to help guide us and manifest and help us to manifest, and are literally connected to your mind, body, and soul. So your brain is like a computer. Once you accept a God, they start to work with you, and how they start to work with you is they are going to show you their power, which is to help you in your path. They could send you a doppelganger of your ex or a friend who's actually passed away, which is like resurrection of the dead. It's very powerful. Like when you miss someone and you ask that God for help and you see this person, it's just a sign from them showing that they know that that person still loves you. Anyways, I wanted everybody to know, back on the subject of Esther being our goddess, is that she does not have a symbol yet. She shares the same symbol as Satan, the upside down star. She's an angel. Her power that she has is the blue flame, and it's all emotion. So if you think about water signs of the zodiac combined with fire sign as a demoness, this is very powerful. I've seen her myself after prayer, and she's very petite. She was sitting and just blue flame, an angel that was made out of blue flames. Anyways, so the disappointment that it's been so long, it's been many, many decades that this has not been discussed or information that has been given out, because we're supposed to have an actual structured religion that is atheistic and then a sect that is theistic to teach magic. Now, the importance of the magic part is the fact to um, banish evil spirits. And the upside down cross is the only thing that can do that. Um, I have a feeling that with the coming decades, there's a possibility that with the rejection of knowing Esther, is that the lack of compassion and the knowledge of her and her self-respect, especially for women, is that Christianity is going to be more considerable than Satanism, because I'm not sure what it is about mankind, but living in fear is something that humanity has become comfortable with for decades. So remember, Esther is family with Lilith. And this is not a polygamous marriage. They know each other. Esther is Lucifer's wife, and she is kindness and compassion. But she also understands sadness when people are abused. That really, really makes Esther mad when she sees the innocent being abused by tyrants. Small children, mental abuse is just as bad as physical abuse. It could become torture. And she absorbs all this information, and That's why Lucifer, I think, is so disappointed himself in humanity, that it's become so it's become so weak that